Okay guys, we're back. When I did my character count, I hadn't played Pink Gold Peach yet. So, I'm gonna play her. This is episode 22. If I do this in the weird order I did the DLC last time, where I mixed it up a little bit, should be Triforce Cup. Last time went really good. That's not too bad, but let's...
Pink Gold Peach is, I don't know if this was changed, but...
She was the same weight class as...
The same sub-heavy class as Metal Mario, so you should literally be able to...
Except, if that was the case, I remember my old setup having more speed.
You could go look at Metal Mario and see if it's
Hold
different.
on a tick. Yeah.
It's like, it's 3 bars and a quarter what's Pink Gold Peach is.
It was like 3. Don't want to waste time.
No, it's the same.
Oh, odd.
Okay then.
Never mind. Because when I used to play, I used to do this, where I would have a lot of acceleration and kind of a middling speed, even though this is technically a little bit more balanced. But I liked the slightly better acceleration, and that top speed was never that bad, so that... Anyway, actually, Triforce Cup is that one, so what? If I do it in the order I did last time, which I might as well do, just, again, kind of mix it up, we'll actually go Crossing Cup, which I kept calling Leaf Cup in a part, and I had a stupid text correction, and I made a joke about that a while ago.
Even though, because Leaf Cup is right there.
What?
Because Leaf Cup is right there.
New Leaf Cup, am I right? Ayo. Anywho, quickly explain how this works. So, I try to record to get all first. If I fail, I need to edit in my successful attempt. If I'm editing out failures, when I end the video, before it goes to the end slate, it is a montage of failures if they happen, and before the failures of the montage of cart parts, if I earn any, because when you quit out of a race, you do keep the coins you collected. So if I'm quitting out a lot, I might get a cart part if I have to do this in several attempts. So, anyway, I'm going to be quiet and see you guys in a moment here. Okay, here we go. Fucking hell. It's been so long since I've used my standard setup. Gonna be nice being back in the swing of things.
You've edited the one picture into a loading screen, right?
God damn it. Of course you hit me when I'm trying to take a shortcut. I hate this. What picture?
Chaotic Evil?
I think, yes.
Good.
The first time we were here?
Good. Because that's what this course is. It's terrible. Anyone who likes Baby Park is an idiot.
Yes!
And I don't normally say that, and everyone likes Baby Park.
People love the chaos, but that's why I hate this course, and I'm just... Oh, thank God.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but a blue show was just happening, so...
I hate this course.
It's like, the one balance thing was this,
It is so...
The one balance thing was this course, it is so chaotic, and 9 times out of 10, when, like...
Oh, come on! Oh, fuck this course! Last lap, but I'm going to lose.
Oh, wait, you...
Or,
Ooh.
or not?
Or what?
The hell happened?
Yeah, I am actually confused on what happened, and we can't, like, replay and slow that down, because that happened with the ink.
I think, if my guess is right, I threw some green shells, and I got a red shell, and I think an opponent threw some shells.
I think I saw, because everyone was so clustered together, a bomb or something exploded.
I don't know. I win is the point.
Uh.
Jesus Christ. Oh, fucking hell. So, what we were going to say last time, and this is kind of a controversial opinion split between the two of us, we were talking about the SNES Mini, which in itself, I think is a logical step, because the NES Mini was a thing, you know. Oh, it feels so good. So you're gonna... Damn it.
That should mean in, like... Oh, it's a blue shell. And with Zoid...
Are you serious? Oh, fucking hell. Ah, damn it!
Oh, 150.
God damn it! Oh, damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it!
Oh, game.
I call up. Ugh. Oh, come on! It's like I have just shit luck, because of course they get like a banana, or of course they get... At least the rubber banding will slow down. But at the same... Oh, come on.
Though... The game is right in there, so...
Yeah, but now I'd have to maintain... What I was trying to say... Oh, fucking hell! Really? Now... Like I said earlier, it is really hard to get a thought out, because half my commentary is just me complaining because the game is being a cheating douche.
To be fair, though, we have had a large, percentage of time. A good, maybe 5 or 6 cups of, the game not really doing anything. So, for 150 to just become a dick right here at the end...
Oh, come on.
Wait. Oh.
No, yes!
Okay, we're good.
Oh, Christ!
I guess 150 finally woke up, had its morning coffee this day.
What I was trying to say... And it was a continuation of Carson's point. The SNES versions of a lot of games... And, the NES era and the SNES era really have just kind of poorly constructed games where they're either censored or blatantly unfair.
And I honestly feel the games industry didn't get really good until, the N64, but even then, it still shows its age. Honestly, the GameCube and, PS2 are the first really good consoles, because the technology got to a point where it's
though the Final Fantasy 6 might be broke, but at least it's broke in your favor half the time.
Yeah, so it's half the shit in the original Final Fantasy 1 straight out does not work. Then we have the Peninsula of Power.
Plateau of Power.
I've heard people call it both.
That's just a glitch in a lot of Final Fantasies, where you can level grind off enemies you're not supposed to be fighting because of map.
Yeah.
But anywho...
And, not only is it the, American... Which makes me wonder if, the Japanese equivalent to the SNES Mini, it should be, the original versions of, the games, so... A lot of them should be a bit better, but besides facts like that, we have the other problem, and this is why I'm not really interested in the NES Mini or the SNES Mini, despite them having save states. A lot of SNES games have kind of not aged well. Like, A Link to the Past was, you know, in that collection, and it kind of hasn't aged well at all.
My controversial opinion, I think I've... Oh, Christ almighty. And I think I've brought this up before in a video, or... I feel like we have at some stage, but... Me and Kart... Oh, seriously? Fuck.
Metal Mario's right there, but the lightning hit him, so he shouldn't have an item.
Oh my god!
Boy. To be fair, I would imagine Metal Mario and Pink Gold Peach would kind of be walking lightning rods.
I think the game wait! He's on 150! Trample him! If you refuse to trample, you will be trampled.
Yeah, anyway, it was basically like a lot of games through either remakes or just through like the series advancing a lot of SNES games. It aged better than the NES, I will give it that, but a lot of the games still haven't aged well. Like I said, it's like Super Metroid hasn't aged well. A Link to the Past hasn't aged well.
What I was going to say, our controversial opinion, I do not like Super Metroid, and I do not like A Link to the Past. I feel those are some of the most bullshit and most idiotic and archaic games of their era, and I feel that they are not worth the, nostalgia that they have. Oh, I had a side point that I didn't bring up on this course because it had slipped my mind. If you're on a version of this course that has, fruit trees, the fruit, if you drive through it, acts like a mushroom, so drive through that fruit, guys. I just wanted to bring that up as an actual tip to help people, if you didn't know that. Anyway, Super Metroid and A Link to the Past are not good games. They are terrible games. And what I'm about to say, oh, of course the lightning happens in the blue shell. I have just enough gap where I might be able to... What I was trying to say, and this is an opinion, I think... mushroom? Or just...
Another mushroom!
Oh! Hey! I did it more dry again! Nice!
Whew.
Holy crap! 30. We've been recording for 33 minutes and 14 seconds.
Oh.
I love that they added the... That's nice.
Yeah.
I did it in one take! Okay, the controversial opinion I was trying to... Oh, wait, I remember. And I think some people kind of agreed with this, but I didn't look over the comments. This is recorded long after the Runaway guys, if you know them, a lot of people do, did a thing where, and they were going to do more of these, between the group. They were going to take single-player games that they had never played and that the others in the group had, and were going to do blind runs. They did this with Super Metroid. Shaga had never beaten it. He had tried it as a teenager and had given up on the game super early. By the end of Super Metroid, Shaga was loving the game, and he felt bad that he had missed out on it. But I feel, and I'm gonna ramble for a minute and then end the video, because we're actually done. I feel Chugga, his, experience, and I know a lot of people might hate me saying this, but I feel his experience was too clouded by John and Tim's backseat gaming. Because when I first played that game, all the shit they basically told him where it was made most of the bullshit and the idiotic design of that game non-existent. If he had played it straight out blind with no guide, I don't think he would have enjoyed it as much, or even in an extreme case at all. I feel their backseat gaming ruined the blind Super Metroid experience, which I feel is utterly miserable because you cannot play that game with the minimalist amount of energy tanks and missiles, and the fact that the best beams in the game are optional.
And that's why I'm going to make this quick. I would quickly interject. Well, I still didn't like Super Metroid because I, knew of, the way the game was structured and everything. Basically, knowing that before I finally played it, I was able to do the wall jump, doing minor skips here and there, getting, an energy tank or missile tank out of order, so that's one of those games to where you have to, know the game to enjoy it.
You need info.
Because, I didn't have too much of a problem.
I did backseat gaming for Carson and opened some guides, and
well, I just knew things offhand from watching people talk about it.
Yeah, but I had a couple of just, not a 100%, just some basic guides, so Carson just...
It was I got the Spazer before Kraid, because I knew you could use the game-breaking wall jump to do that, and that makes the boss super easy.
Super Metroid, and this is kind of my problem with a lot of just Metroid things in general, with varying degrees, and I need to end this video, so I'm just going to kind of quickly ramble this point and then stop. Super Metroid, and this is a good example of why I wish they had let him play and didn't do as much backseat gaming as they did. When I first played Super Metroid, my first time of playing the game is the only time I've ever played it. I went into Ridley, the area, because it's an area and he's a boss. I went into Ridley without the plasma beam. Because that's an optional thing. And nothing in Ridley's area can be easily killed without it. And it is irritating because things are basically either pretty much near invincible or take a fuck ton of your other beams.
And that's what I'll just quickly end was, I think the Ridley area, something can't be killed at all, because there's that type of space pirate, if you shoot a missile or super missile at them, they'll grab it and throw it back. You can't use super missiles, you have to have the plasma beam to kill, most things.
Though the guys that do the throwing, I believe there's a short vulnerability period where you can get any other shot.
Or, as they're turning it around to throw it at you...
There's actually, and this is more of an oversight in the game, and this worked with the mini-boss that throws super missiles. You let it grab one, but when it's holding one, it can't hold anymore. So, what a lot of people do, you shoot him with one.
And then you pelt him with more.
Because, I lost one. I hit him with 6.
Yeah, so...
But, I bit my tongue, and I'm trying to... I need to end this video, because this recording, we did the com, it's long over, I'm just... kind of just rambling some points, because I wanted to finish my thought, but... I don't like a lot of that era, and I feel most of that era is heavily guide gamey, and I feel Chugga only enjoyed it, or Emil, that's his actual name, but I feel he only enjoyed the game because the backseat gaming removed the guesswork and bullshit. Because without the stuff they gave him, which I didn't have, because I did not have complete internet access at the time to find guides, and I just played the game to earnestly try and play it without help.
And even with internet access, our internet, it basically is made of, breadsticks.
I'm about to... And that was my problem with Super Metroid. I used a 100% guide for A Link to the Past, and I hated every goddamn minute of that game. I did it with guides, and it fucking sucks. That game is not this magnum opus that people remember it as. I'm gonna finish my thought here and then in the video, because I have been rambling for like 10 minutes. But...
And we can do more of this when we get to Super Metroid.
Oh, totally! So, to finish my thought, I've said something like this before, and I think this would be kind of a good note to leave on. Games that a lot of people look back on, and we're all guilty of this, is if that was all you had, you just learned to put up with it. And now, when you go back and play it, you just know how to circumvent the bullshit and bad design. I went into Super Metroid and A Link to the Past expecting really amazing games, and all I got was a game that is just problem after problem with the SNES era. And I just feel that people who love those games just had to put up with it and are now nostalgically blind to the crippling flaws. But this would be kind of a good point to explain within those games or in other Zelda or other Metroid. Hold on, I'm about to cough. I muted the mic, but it should be unmuted. Yeah, my audio's going. Anyway, I have rambled enough. I'm about to call this a day. This has been episode 22. I decided to do tongue-tied again. I decided to do Crossing Cup. This was 150cc Crossing Cup. I did it in one go. If you hear Carson, he walked away. So you might hear him adjusting some stuff. If you can just stop for a minute, because I'm going to do my outro. Oh, the game's actually going silent. Okay. We sat way too long. I got it back. My capture's still going. I just want Carson to sit aside. I am finally ending this. As I basically mumble for like a minute here. This has been 150cc Crossing Cup. Next time we will continue the DLC, but for now, we must go. See you guys next time. Okay, guys, so my question of the day is, do any of you agree with mine and Carson's opinion on the SNES library pretty much being outdated except for like maybe one or two games? Most people tend to disagree with that, so it's not easy finding people that share our opinion. But anyway, I would really love to know what you guys think. You can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments below, or you can leave them on social media. All my social media links are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a show for a minute. If you liked my video, please hit the like button and leave some comments. If you're new to my channel and want to see more of my videos, please hit the subscription button and subscribe. If you're already subscribed, please ring the bell next to the subscription button. That gives you the proper notifications of whenever I upload a new video. Also, don't forget to follow me on social media. Doing all of these things really helps out the channel, and it really helps our communities grow. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you guys next time.